Hey everyone, Mario the Extension Wrestlers here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys the designs, the first look designs. I know I haven't done these in a while for Marvel vs. DC. For the three fallen characters, Scorpion, Ryu from Street Fighter, because I know, and also Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, Ryu from Street Fighter, and Jin Kazama from Tekken. The reason why I had to differentiate is because I know there are multiple people who, there are multiple characters who go by their names. Like, we have a Marvel character named Scorpion. Ironically, there's also a DC character named Scorpion. And so, yeah, I decided to do Mortal Kombat, which is obviously the most well-known. Ryu, because fun fact, Marvel actually made a character whose name is Ryu. And of course, we gotta also acknowledge that there's another Capcom game, Breath of Fire, that has a character named Ryu. So yeah, I decided, let's just differentiate all these characters. Same with Jin, because there's Jin Kazama. I believe Capcom has made a character named Jin. It's from Cyberbots, I believe. It was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I believe the first one as well. Now, I decided to do the three designs for an obvious reason. Because one, I haven't done them in a while, and second, I believe my last one was in 2021. I was like, damn, let's get back to that. Plus, I've made a lot of designs, and I kind of want to start out with some of the other universes. Now, quick disclaimer. The following characters will not have won't have an alternate design are Rick Grimes, any slasher, and pretty much any cartoon character. Because, well, one, with Rick, I really couldn't find a way to make him have an outfit that, for disclosure, wouldn't make him look ridiculous. And I'm sorry if my voice keeps on changing. I'm trying to move my phone closer to my voice. Okay. It's like with Rick, there really isn't a way I can give him a really crazy design. Like I can do that with Batman and even Spider-Man to some extent. And yes, I plan to redo Spider-Man's design because I've actually redrawn it just to give a better disclosure of what his costume would look like. Same with Firestorm as well. But it's Rick is one of those characters that's very, very hard to do a design for. Because here's the thing. Yeah, Rick may just, because in reality, in Walking Dead, most of the costumes that Rick wears are just normal people costumes. So that's why I thought it's harder for me to do him. I was thinking of using his Rick 2000 costume, but to be honest, there really isn't a way I could have merged that costume with other costumes to a point where it wouldn't make him look ridiculous. And that's why I'm gonna say with the following character, Ryu from Street Fighter, yeah, even his costume can look casual with normal people's costumes. So that's why it was harder for me to do this, but Rick. Same with cartoon characters, Eric Cartman, Peter Griffin, Homer Simpson. What they all have in common, other than being cartoon characters, is their costumes. And I could not think of a way of making a different costume. Plus, I believe it just works better with the Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, Capcom, Mortal Kombat, Mako, SNK universes, alongside other universes. Because for me, all those universes have more than just one costume. They have alternate versions of the characters. Yeah, that thing does not really happen with Rick Grimes, Eric Cartman, Peter Griffin, Mr. Turner, SpongeBob. All those characters really do not have an alternate design for me to at least make it where I can draw them. So that's why for those characters, those are like the only characters that are not gonna have like a super over the top design. Now let's start with Scorpion. Now Scorpion's design was pretty meant to be like a merger of all his other costumes that he's had. He has the iconic, it has the popular hood that I believe has become popular in recent years. But the most interesting part about Scorpion is the fact that instead of having like the head, it's just the skull, which is a nod to his Deadly Alliance alternate skin, which I think works pretty well to make him look a more intimidating person. Then we have, of course, the ninja mask that he wears, which is really just going to be part of like his Mortal Kombat 9 alongside his earlier appearances. I just believe the Scorpion would be a little bit more noticeable in the design. Then we have the black and yellow costume, like we have like all that. Yeah. Now it's important to note that out of all the characters, I believe Scorpion's hood would pretty much also be on fire. So think of him as like essentially like a Ghost Rider Taskmaster kind of guy. Or at least this kind of design. Because I think it works perfectly for Scorpion. It makes him look more intimidating and all that. Ryu's design. Now, Ryu was a lot harder of a character. I'm sorry for the squeaking. There are birds outside. I have to constantly record in 5 different locations. So that's why I apologize if all my videos sound crappy. It's because I'm very limited and I don't have a lot of resources. So Ryu's design is pretty simple. One part is the evil Ryu design when he has the black gi. The other is a multicolor because I had to look in the Marvel vs. Capcom alternate colors to find out which one Ryu has actually worn, and I found there were some. The only part that's still away from his normal outfit is the fact that he has a black belt, the gi that's torn off still has a little bit of white, at least in the shoulders. He still has his red band, though it has with a yellow part and a white. Anything that's different, he obviously is going to have horns, just to give him the Gauge design that Ryu has. And yes, I do consider Gauge to be part of Ryu. Evil Ryu was part of Ryu's history, so Gauge has to be part of it. Now, it's important to know Ryu is not going to be controlled by Assassin, how it's going to be a separate character in the show. Which I think works well for many Ryu fans because it's part of his character. Now, the one aspect about Ryu that's different is the pants. I was originally thinking of doing normal Ryu, however, I learned that Ryu can kind of casually wear his casual outfit, and so I thought, that sounds perfect for Ryu. The only difference is his casual outfit is jeans, so I thought that works fine. Now, Ryu will not have any shoes. This is kind of I was originally thinking of giving him some, how do you call them? Saddler, or I don't know. But it's like those shoes that you use for beaches. I was thinking of giving that, but I realized, no, I think without shoes is fine. Plus, it's to get the show a more darker appeal, and I think without shoes makes more sense. Plus, it kind of fits Ryu's character. Yeah. A few things I did forgot to bring up is the fact that, Ryu will have a watch. It's kind of a nod to his casual appearance. And his gloves are just red and brown combined, essentially a color mixture of brown and red. Which shouldn't even bum fans out, because those are 2 colors Ryu's gloves have had. Those are like 2 colors Ryu's gloves have had. Now, finally, we have Jin Kazama. Now, this one was pretty hard, as I've only just started learning more about the Tekken universe. And I have to say, Tekken universe is actually kind of interesting. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but Yeah, I'm like absurd how ridiculous Tekken is. Um, but to be honest, I kind of like it. I kind of like the Tekken universe. Though granted, I've never played a Tekken game. With Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat played Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe and the Mortal Kombat reboot, 2011. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the original. I know. But it's like with Tekken, yeah. So pretty much the wings that Jin will wear are pretty much part of his angel or devil form. And that's why his body looks a little more discreet than the others. Is the fact that he has a more angel-like design alongside some devil parts. His horns obviously are meant to reference his devil part, etc. There's also some other parts in here like the fire, the multicolored costume, etc. Sorry about it, because again, I'm recording this, and I was thinking of recording this earlier where I can have some drawings, but it's like I had to record in an area where I can't, so it's like I apologize. But obviously, I'm gonna show you the evidence where I found them and all that. Yeah. So, thank you all for watching. That will be the end of this video. I do plan on showing other characters such as Spider-Man again, Firestorm again, Hulk again, Superman, Captain America, and Wonder Woman. It's just that with these guys, it's a lot more difficult than just that. Because I actually have to have the drawing and design it. Yeah. So yeah, the next one of these should come out in a few months, or maybe hopefully in a few weeks. I think in a few weeks, yeah. I want to get more of these Marvel vs. DC videos out of the way because I have want other things to focus on, etc., etc. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Check out my latest collaboration with Mrs. 1776. I'm going to post it in the link description down below. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe because they have been helping out the channel. I'm currently at 170 subscribers. We're almost to 200, guys. I plan to make it 200 by the end of this year. I have faith we can do it. We can conquer it. So please, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, share this video, and like this video, etc. And goodbye.